Yeah. So thanks for watching this new video. It's gonna be a little bit of a short one. Yeah. Today I want to discuss something really related to myself. What I always notice in this life, the fact that we are humans, the fact that we have emotions, that we really care. Like we really care in the sense of. Uh, like everything what's happening in our lives, it gives us a certain motion, um, on an energetic level, on a vibrational emotional level, and this really can change our circumstances. Like it's a very random video, but I was like standing in line and I was in a hurry because I have something very excited, and the line was like full, so they opened a new line, to get your groceries over the over the rails to get paid and to continue. And I was like standing the last one in line. So with the moment when he said that, I immediately came to the first casa, and there was this woman who immediately dropped her groceries on the line. And now I understand, like she was already standing longer in line, but I was like the last one who was standing there. Like it doesn't matter, but there was a moment, and I said to her, go first, go ahead, doesn't matter for me. But my ego and my pride was really like, okay, fuck you. I was the first one to go in the new line, because I was the last person. But I felt really high in my ego. But the same I sensed in her energy that she had the same. And maybe this is a bit of a random message, but I think it's very important that stuff like this, it's always your pride, your ego, who is like standing really high in the line of what you're doing, uh, because it's always about me, me. And um, after this, like, we always get a negative feeling because the interaction with me and the women was not nice. Um and I was already thinking, yeah, but like circumstances like this doesn't need to be happening, like it doesn't have to go like this, that we have an argument about who's like first in line. We are not children, and that's really how this system is based. You see it in work environments, you see it in everything we do. Like it's so childless, like we are grown up people. Uh, we have higher meaning, we have higher conditions, and we care so much about what another person is saying and if the things we are saying is correctly, and that we, yeah, feel like sometimes why saying things, why speaking up, because we really care what other people think and the criticism they can have, that we are too much worried about the external circumstances that we not focus anymore on our inner self. And I think if you realize that you need to concentrate constantly on your higher self, on yourself in general, that you realize that this is the most important fact, what's happening. This is what is really carrying. This is what really is important, that your inner self is the real thing you can change constantly. You know, you can constantly change the things you are thinking about. You constantly can change the things you're worrying about. You constantly can change the things who other people saying to you. You constantly can change the way how you perceive things, what's your perception of things. So the recommendation is like focus always on yourself. Like start the day with a meditation, start the day with writing, journaling, and like it doesn't matter if other people not doing this, because you become wiser. You know, you become more intelligent because you know yourself much better than what really is happening. So don't stress about the circumstances and the things, uh, or the people who trying to attack you. You know, like, because there are people who not on the same level as you. You know, you have a higher purpose, you have a higher self. Everything you're saying is, it's with much more intention, with much more energy, with much more meaning than most people, because your things you're saying is the real circumstances, is the real energy. So care only about yourself, care only about the people who give some meaning and who are giving your energy to, and give it back to them, because you will see that this will grow, this will grow, and this grow leads to more. So the grow you put in other people, instead of constantly stressing about the circumstances with people you need to deal with, but not so much, fuck them. You know, fuck them. And I'm not saying you need to disrespect them, but focus on yourself, because you are very smart here. You know, like what's happening. You are in a psychological way much more intelligent than they are. And I'm not saying you're better, but you're wiser. So use this wiseness in your life, and don't let it ruin your own circumstances, your own emotional intelligence. You know, like, don't be way too hard for yourself. Like, every day is not the same. So do what you can do. Do it from the most high intention you have and you feel inside yourself. This is what really matters. It's not the rush of constantly running, but it's the intention and the focus about how you're doing things. And focus on yourself. And this is very important, because if you focus on yourself, you realize the rest is just bullshit. You know, like, you know which way you want to go. You know, so it's constantly every day a challenge to constantly refocus again on yourself instead of external circumstances. So thank you for watching this video. If you like it, watch more of my stuff. Maybe you like the way I talk, or my vision, and if you want to have a conversation, yeah, let's book like a, or yeah, you can book like a one-on-one call. It's just for free. It's just an open conversation. Focus. I'm focusing on like a holistic way of speaking to people, helping people. It's just totally for free, so don't feel any rush or pushing, or you if you want to do it or not. And yeah, see you at the next video, and thanks for watching.